You watched hundreds of hours of YouTube videos. I told myself next month I'll be ready. That went on for 3 years. If you're stuck in the same cycle, this video will finally break it. Here are the 3 reasons you never start, and exactly how to fix each one. Look, I'm not going to sugarcoat this. Most people watching this video won't do anything with it. But if you're tired of being stuck, if you're ready to actually move, stay with me. Because by the end of this video, you'll have a clear action plan for the next 48 hours. Reason number 1, you're waiting for perfect. The first trap is perfection paralysis. You're waiting for the perfect idea, the perfect plan, the perfect moment to start. Here's the truth nobody tells you: perfection is just fear wearing a mask. I spent 6 months researching the best business model. I redesigned my logo 4 times before I had a single customer. I was preparing to start instead of actually starting. Sound familiar? Here's what changed everything for me. I learned the 10% rule. If you have 10% of what you think you need, you already have enough to start. You don't need a perfect website. You need 1 landing page. You don't need a full product line. You need 1 offer. You don't need 1,000 followers. You need 1 customer. Think about it, every successful business you admire had a terrible first version. Amazon only sold books. Apple started in a garage. Your favorite YouTuber's first video was probably unwatchable. Your first version is supposed to be rough. That's not a bug, it's a feature. Because you can't improve something that doesn't exist yet. Action step, right now, I want you to write down 1 thing. What's the simplest, most basic version of your idea? Not the dream version. The version you could launch in 1 week. That's your starting point. Reason number 2, you're addicted to learning. The second trap is what I call information addiction. 1 more course. 1 more video. 1 more book. Then you'll be ready.
I prepared to start instead of actually starting. And that feels productive, but it isn't. Here's what changed everything. I learned the 10% rule. If you have 10% of what you think you need, you already have enough to start. You don't need a perfect website. You need 1 page. You don't need a full product line. You need 1 offer. You don't need a big audience. You need 1 customer. Every successful thing you admire started small. Amazon sold books. Apple started in a garage. Your favorite YouTuber's first video was probably terrible. Your first version is supposed to be rough. That's not a mistake. That's the process. Because you can't improve something that doesn't exist. Action step. Right now, write down 1 thing. What is the simplest possible version of your idea? Not the dream version. The version you could launch in 1 week. That's where you start. Reason number 2. You're addicted to learning. The second reason you never start is more dangerous. You're addicted to learning. 1 more video. 1 more course. 1 more book. Then you'll be ready, right? Wrong. Learning feels productive. But learning without action is just entertainment. I know this because I was deep in it. Courses completed. Notes everywhere. Ideas stacked on ideas. But results didn't change. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Most successful people started with less knowledge than you have right now. They didn't wait to feel ready. They figured things out by doing. So I created a rule I live by. The 48-hour rule. If I learn something useful, I have 48 hours to apply it. If I don't, I'm not learning, I'm avoiding action. You already know enough. What you lack isn't information. It's implementation. Action step. After this video, do this. Close YouTube. Don't watch another video. Don't buy another course. Instead, take 1 action based on something you already know. Post the video. Send the message. Make the call. Just 1 action. Reason number 3. You're afraid of judgment. The third reason, and the biggest one, is fear of judgment. What will people think? What if they laugh? What if you fail publicly? I get it. I recorded my first YouTube video and waited 2 weeks to post it. I was convinced everyone would judge me. When I finally posted it, almost nothing happened. A few views. No hate. No disaster. Here's the reality. You are far more invisible than you think. People are busy with their own lives, their own problems, their own fears. They're not analyzing your first attempt. And the people who do judge, they're not building anything themselves. People who are busy building don't tear others down. Here's the most important part. The people you can help don't care that you're not perfect. They care that you solve their problem. If you can help 10 people, you have something worth starting. The judgment you fear is mostly imaginary. The opportunities you miss are real. Action step. Today, tell one person about your idea. Just one. Text a friend. Post in a group. Say it out loud. Because once you say it, it becomes real. The 48-hour start protocol. Now let's put this together. This is the system that breaks the cycle. I call it the 48-hour start protocol. In the next 48 hours, do 3 things. Step 1. Choose one idea. Not the best idea. Just one. Write it down. Step 2. Define the minimum version. What is the smallest version you could create in 1 week that counts as starting? Not succeeding. Not scaling. Starting. Step 3. Take one physical action. Something real. Register a domain. Record a video. Message one potential customer. No overthinking. Action. Final choice. You have 2 choices. You can close this video, feel motivated for 20 minutes, and do nothing. Or, you can take one action in the next hour. Comment day 1 and tell me what you're committing to. I'll reply to every comment. Let's break the cycle. Now go start.